Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your reading for December 2023. What's happening for Gemini this month? Last month of the year, that's right. Oh, that doesn't want to come out. Last month of 2023. I'm excited for 2024. Cannot wait. I hope you're excited for it too. I think there's lots of good stuff coming up. So on that note, make sure you get on my email list because that's where all the magic happens, and that's the best way to stay in touch and know what's going on. Yeah, so head over to my website, allthingsnancy.com, and there you'll get the pop-up, say, hey, get on our email list, or whatever that thing says. Do it. Trust me, Gemini. You'll thank me. It's a good thing. We're going to have some fun with a new deck. That's right, having fun with a new deck. It's coming up by the end of the video. Now, let's take a look at what's going on. Underlying energy is the Star for you. That's the wish card. That's dreams coming true. It's long term. This is something you really want. You really want, and it's not like just a quick little, oh yeah, this is something I want. It's like, no, it's something you've wanted for a long time. Okay, this is the undercurrent of what we're going to talk about for December. So let's take a look at the first two cards. These are going to represent what's happening as we start the month. First up, we have the Queen of Cups, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to read these together. Queen of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles is you like owning it, but from a perspective of that responsible, emotionally mature, I got my stuff together kind of feeling. This is being able to rally the troops in a way that's very different from the other suits, okay? With Cups, you're doing it with kindness, you're doing it with love, compassion, and like a genuine want to help people and to bring people together, right? Build a community and build a team. And it's done through hard work and effort. I'm not one for efforting. In the grand scheme of things, I think that things should come to everybody way easier than having to kill yourself just to put a roof over your head kind of thing. But in this, it's because it has to do with pooling your resources. And I'm not talking about money, okay? I'm talking about coming together for the greater good. That's the work that's being done. It's feeling very like it could be very spiritual, or it could be very community based, like that kind of energy, which is really sweet. It feels really nice. Okay, so if I'm going to go back to the Star card, okay? Let's say for the longest time you're like, you know what our town needs, or our city needs? It needs a place where kids and teenagers can go after school, well, before their parents get home, but it's not like a babysitting thing, and it's this fun whatever, and we'll teach them this and that. I don't know, I'm making stuff up, right? Maybe it's this. It's something that you've been wanting to work on, or maybe have been working on, or letting ideas bounce around in your head. Okay, this is a big thing. And it's a sweet thing, and it's a nice thing. It's very much giving back. I'm feeling very much community attached to this. I love this reading already, Gemini. This is so good. Okay, so, and if that doesn't resonate with you, it can still fit whatever facet of your life makes sense to you when I speak those words, okay? When I talk about that concept. Let's take a look now at what's going through the month, okay? Oh, that's interesting with that card. What do we got? Okay, first card up, we have the Seven of Wands, and the second one is the Nine of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. I think that because this is going through December, okay, as we flow through December, the Seven of Wands, it's a defensive card. It's like really having to stand your ground and dig your heels in and fight for what it is that you want. I'm not saying like go to war, but it's just you might have to plead your case, right? So let's go with the analogy of there's this a center that you want to create for kids and teenagers, okay? Whatever the concept is, doesn't matter. But let's say you want to create this thing, and you're trying so hard, and you have been trying so hard, and you've been getting people on board, and you've been trying to raise money, and you've been doing this and doing that, right? It's starting to come together, but the having to dig your heels in or really um defend your ideas. Maybe, I don't know, you're going to the government or something, whether it's municipal or federal, whatever, and you're going, we need some resources to help with this. Here's what I've put together. Here's the plan. Here's the money we have. But you know what? We just need another, $25,000 for whatever. And we've got volunteers and blah, blah, blah. And the city's like, well, we don't think it's a good idea. And you're like, no, it is. And here's why. And here's the research we've done and blah, blah, blah. Like, you're really having to sell it, right? Even though you shouldn't have to. Right? This should be very obvious. Okay? And that's why the Nine of Pentacles has showed up with this. It's in the reverse because the Nine of Pentacles, it's a card of independence. We'll talk about it upright. This is important, okay? So pay attention to this. The Nine of Pentacles, when it's upright, it's a card of independence. It's being comfortable. It's having, money and resources, luxuries, whatever. And then some. You have overflow. You have an overabundance for you. This is for yourself. This has come in the reverse. And this is saying, listen, we need to get to the point where we have more than enough to keep this going. So we know that we have that stability. And it's also in the reverse to say you can't pull this all together by yourself. It may be your dream, but you need to make sure you are letting people in. That could be why you're on the defense as well. Because if you're trying to pull this all together yourself and maybe having other people with you who have different skill sets, who have different communication styles. Gemini, you guys are communicators. That's one of your superpowers. You're very good at it, right? But maybe you also need someone who can come in and present from a different perspective so that you, what's the word I'm looking at? Like you, oh my God. Like you not bounce off each other. Like you, oh my God, what's the word I'm looking for? Like when you feed each other kind of thing, right? Feed each other's energy, but it's raising it up, right? And bringing more clarity and almost like making this thing ironclad so nobody could refuse it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope this is making sense. Oh my God, I know I'm talking a lot. I sound like a Gemini right now because I'm talking a lot. And we're going to get into the oracle cards in a minute. But we're going to look at what's happening by the end of the month, so the end of the year. End of December, the cards that came out. The first one is Strength. And the second one, hang on, Knight of Swords. I was thinking Page for a second there, and I'm like, it's not Page, it's Knight of Swords. With the Strength card, it says, get it done. The Strength card is, okay, so the Knight of Swords has come in reverse, so it's going to be a hard sell. You're going to have to fight a little bit for it. You're really going to have to work at this, but stand in your power. You've got the strength. You have to get the courage to go, one, to recruit others, okay? Allow other people to come in, if you haven't already, and band together. This whole thing, whatever this is about community, so get the community all standing together, linking arms. You know what I mean? It's that kind of an energy that I'm feeling with this. But it's good. It's good. I just, seriously, this Queen of Cups and Eight of Pentacles energy, I'm just feeling it. I really am. It's so good. Let's see what comes out in our oracle cards. Then we're going to bring in the bonus guys. Bonus card. Bonus deck. Hang on a second. What do we got? Okay. So let's talk about the card that came out under our Queen of Cups and Eight of Pentacles combo. Okay. The card that came out, this is a really pretty card actually. It's Seven Deadly Sins, and it says humanity's destructive traits. This thing that you're working on is really going to help whoever you're intending to help, and maybe even more than that. This is big. This is really big, okay? You can affect the lives of so many people with this. It's not funny. And when we look at the card that came out for the Seven of Wands and Nine of Pentacles, this is the you having to sell it. You got to let people in. You have to build your team, and you have to like stick to your guns, right? This is through the month of December. The card that came out is letting go, and it says learn to let go. The letting go part, okay, this is going to sound kind of bad, but I'm going to say it anyway because it is what it is. You're so wrapped up in the look at what I can do for people, which is a beautiful thing, okay? Look at how good this is going to be and all the people we're going to help or whatever. You're going to have to let go of that as you are defending what you want to do. Let me qualify that. Okay, so remember how I was saying with the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, you're like, you know, like we'll just use the analogy of you're going to the government or the bank or whatever, and you're asking for money, okay? And you're like, we need $25,000. Well, no, we don't think your thing's that valuable, blah. No, but we're going to help all these people, blah, blah, blah. Don't go that route. Don't have that conversation. You can. You're going to say, listen, this is going to help a lot of kids. But on top of that, do you know what it's going to do for the economy and blah, 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 right? Like, which sounds really awful, but that's how the world works sometimes. And you have to play that game. Okay? That's what this is all about. See, it all comes together eventually. It really pays to watch my whole video, right? So there's that. Now let's take a look at our strength card and I keep going to say Prince because it's called Prince. Knight of Swords combo. The card that came out is Resilience, and it says rise above tribulations. Yeah, exactly. Right? I don't think this is all going to wrap up by the end of the month, but I think you're going to see that this goes on a specific trajectory. I'm seeing, okay, this might sound really weird, but I'm going to show you anyway. The visuals. So when I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles, see, here's all the pentacles. The card's upside down, but it looks like tiny stairs, and then it's getting bigger and bigger, like you're getting closer on the path. And then we have a set of stairs. So there's this ascension. It's moving up. It's moving forward. It's getting there, right? It's getting trajectory, but it is going to take time. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do two things for you. One, I'm going to pull you an extra card for January, okay? Because I'm curious. I just want to see, just like seriously, one tarot card to see where this is all headed in January. And then we're going to pull bonus deck cards. Okay. The Sun, and it's in reverse, but that's okay. Even when the Sun is in reverse, it's an amazing card. This is saying it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. You're going to see that tide turning in January. If you don't see it by the end of December, you might. But if you don't, know it's coming. Know that changes will really start coming in January, right? I think, okay, this saying just came to me, so I'm going to say it. Like the course is laid in January. So I hope that makes sense. So here's the bonus deck. Last weekend, had all this information flowing into me. Okay. I'm channeling all this stuff. All this stuff starts coming about an oracle deck that I was looking at creating a few months ago, just pulling the concept together. And it's about money. And months ago when I was playing around with this, and I'm like, oh, well, what do I want to put in the deck? And then I think about it. I go, oh, well, maybe this, maybe that. Oh, no. Last weekend, it was coming. It was coming. 42 cards. 42 concepts for my money deck. That's right. I got the title and everything. So what did I do? I'm like, I got to write this down. So I have lots of blank playing cards. It's got my blank playing cards, and I wrote my concepts down. So we're going to pull you a card with the oracle deck. I'm so excited. I may never make this deck, but I'm going to keep this one forever and use it because it's fun. I'm going to do another reading for everybody like mid-December, definitely before we get into 2024, like January and stuff. So I might use this deck for that too, but we're going to pull you a card. So it's about money, finance, career, right? Life in general. What's the deal? Part ways. Part ways. That's anchoring in that letting go. And it's a money deck, What did I say when I was talking about the example for when you're talking to people? What do you need to do? Don't talk about all the fluffy, wonderful things it's going to do for people. Talk about the money and economy, right? And this is coming from the money deck. It's like, yeah, let go of the like heart space, happy, fluffy stuff, because bankers don't want to hear that. They really don't. They say they do, but they don't. They don't give a shit about that. They just want to make money. So the parting ways is the letting go. And I think this is also, you will part ways when it doesn't make sense to work with whoever you are struggling too much with. So let's say you go to like 5 different banks and you're like, here, you make your pitch and everything, right? Oh, you know what this is? There's going to be someone, so this, I mean, I know this is a niche group, but if this resonates with you, there's going to be somebody who you thought were going to be able to pull the strings and make it happen for you. And there is something that is going to make you go, we can't work with you. It's not that they can't work with you. You can't work with them. Oh, that's fascinating. Okay. It is what it is. I don't know what it means, but you know what? I just report what I get. So there you go. Gemini. What a reading. Holy crap. So listen, if you're still here, yeah, good on you. Gold star for Gemini. And yeah, like I said, get on over. I think I said this. Get on over to my, what's that thing called? Website, and get on my email list, because I'm telling you, this is where I send all my information. This is where I talk about what's going on, what's coming up, any specials and deals and everything. But it's so you don't miss out on stuff. allthingsnancy.com. Once you get over there, it'll prompt you to put in your email address in the first, I don't know, 10 seconds or something. So make sure you do that. Would love for you to like, share, subscribe, comment. All that fun stuff really does help support what I do. And yeah, let me know what happens in December. Like I said, we'll have another reading coming up soon. What's it going to be about? I don't know. If you have ideas, let me know. Put it in the comments or shoot me an email. All right, we're going to leave it there. So good luck, Gemini. I hope December goes fabulously for you and that this little dream of yours really does come true. All right, we'll leave it there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.